Hello, everybody. Today I'm bringing you guidance for the month of March, the beginning of spring. And as I was preparing and getting ready for this reading, I kept getting this even spring is a sign of renewal. It comes at the end of the month, but we all are anticipating it. It was like, yeah, but the feeling to me was it was being pushed even further away. So I turned to the cards and I pulled some cards to receive some more guidance on what is going on, where we're headed for this month, what kind of energy we're in. And the first card I pull is the Seven of Disc. And on there it says failure. And the disc are a lot about finances and things like that. Seven's a very transitional card, but this is all about what we're stagnant and what we're allowing our thoughts to stop our growth. It's about not taking action but standing still. And so the beginning of March, we're going to have this kind of stagnant energy where we're going to kind of feel stuck maybe, or get a little disappointed when things don't turn out exactly the way we planned or the way we thought they were going to be. And for some of us, it's going to hit us hard. And when I say hit us hard, I mean emotionally, physically, we're gonna feel that impact, and it's gonna have us kind of sort of start to go within. And I'm looking at this and I'm going, it's probably the first 2 weeks of March, and towards that point is when we shift to this card, which is the Prince of Cups. And what this is telling me is that it's time to deal with those emotions, those things that are making you stagnant. The prince wants to move forward and wants to go forward. But if you could see the dove or bird that it's swimming on or sitting on to ride kind of puts his nose down. It's like, whoa, wait, hold on a second. Where are we going? Cups are about emotions, relationships with others and yourself, love, things like that. And that card is saying to dive deep into your emotions, to release them and let go. So it's get out of that why part, that why is this happening? I had this big event planned and it's not really going. Why is this happening? Don't get stuck in the why. Don't get stuck in the why at all. Don't ask the question why. Why just keeps you looking back and you want to look ahead. So what you're being guided to do right now is realizing what's coming up for you. Is it I'm not good enough? Is it the lack feeling of money? Is it a combination of a few things? Are you ready to run and hide? And the Prince of Cups is asking you to go and say, I recognize these. These are my old feelings, old beliefs. This is not who I am anymore. And take some time to center and ground. And part of it for some of you is to release that as emotions that you are holding on to. Because they're coming up because they're still kind of there. They're still there. There's still something you hold on to. But don't dive into the why or where or how or this. Feel it. Breathe through it. Allow it to come out and move forward so you can move forward. And you just take those lessons you learn to help you build that momentum forward. And then we move in probably closer to the end of March, the last 7 to 10 days. This is what I'm feeling, something along those lines. And unless you can kind of start to shift your energy earlier. Remember, this is a collective guidance for us all. So some of us might actually move through things a little bit easier if we step up to the plate to move through this, and some of us may take a little bit longer, but the whole feeling is that majority of us is going to be taking a little bit longer to move through some of these things that have come up in March for us. But we end with the Knight of Cups, and this is really, you see, he's putting that cup up and then going like, yes, I won. Yes, look, I got the trophy. That's what it reminds me of, like a trophy. And like, I finally triumphed and I'm finally moving forward. And I can take my intentions and put them where I want to. Because throughout the month, I learned all these beautiful things about myself and about what triggers things with me. And I realized that I can feel this, but I don't need to get stuck. I can recenter, recalibrate, realign myself and move forward and go out and grab what you want. Go out and grab what you desire. Stay focused on whatever you're trying to create, whether it's in your home life, in your business, in your career, in your family, in your finances. There's going to be some mud and muck to get through at the beginning, but in the end, it's going to be so rewarding. So rewarding. And so the final card to kind of sum up the whole energy and everything that was going on, and I find she's absolutely appropriate for this. We have Brigid. And she's appropriate on many ways. St. Patty's Day is March 17th. Brigid is patron saint. She comes from Ireland. She's a Celtic goddess. So not surprised she comes out in March. But the other part of it is the goddess of the internal flame. I am an internal flame. And each day my light grows brighter. And she reminds us that, when we're sitting in that darkness, in that shadow, like at the beginning of the month, when we're sitting in that we may not be able to kind of see our way out. We don't see that light at the end of the tunnel. But all of a sudden we get the flicker of our internal flame that kind of flickers through. And we get that small little glimpse. And we want you to hold on to that. So then build on that flicker of flame that comes through that draws you out. And each day, it'll allow you to see your light brighter and brighter and brighter. She comes to you to help you move through this darkness, move through the shadow work of all these things that have come up. She comes to you on this month, in this reading, to help you move through that. To help you bring back that beautiful light being you are. Come back to your center and create what you want. And realize that your light never goes out. She always keeps that light inside you. That light that's right in here. That light inside you going. It's always there. Sometimes we don't see it. Just like we don't see the sun sometimes on a cloudy day. Or we don't see the moon in the night sky. It's there. Just like that flame inside your heart. And she's here to remind you it is always there. And you will start to see that light flicker. You'd start to see it come through the darkness. And that's her helping you, guide you through this. So call on Brigid this month, the Celtic Goddess. Call on her to help you move through things. And things will be a lot easier and smoother for you with her love and assistance. She's there for you, for everybody. Just call on her and have her come through. So that's what I got for the month of March. Part of me feels that the beginning of this month that you're feeling the start off is probably the end of Mercury in retrograde, which is also in Pisces, which is really having you kind of do a lot of that's helping you to move through some of this, peel another layer of these beliefs that you had on, and really focus on that true love for yourself. So I feel like that's the beginning of it. Kind of lingers a little bit longer past, little longer into the month. So the tail end of this month is really going to start to turn around for you. So be patient. Give yourself that time to move through this. Don't fight it. Let me rephrase that. Allow yourself to move through it with ease and grace. I allow myself to move through this with ease and grace. Center and recalibrate yourself. Feel that emotion and let it go. And grab what you want. Have a great month of March. I will see you all soon. Bye now.